Hello, my name is Tony Botting and I'm a simulation specialist at GoEngineer. In this video we show how the beam, shear, and moment diagrams work. With beam elements you can show shear and bending moment diagrams. Here's a traditional diagram showing the shear and bending moment on a simply supported beam with a load at the center. We will reproduce these theoretical diagrams with SOLIDWORKS simulation. Here's our beam. It's simply supported, is 120 inches long. It's made of steel and the bending inertia is 10.54 inches to the fourth. We applied 100 pounds total at the center. If you right-click on the results icon and choose Beam Diagrams, the Property Manager has a pull-down where you see these choices. There's shear and moment diagrams available in directions dir1 and dir2. So you need to know which directions are dir1 and dir2. dir1 and dir2 correspond to local beam axes directions. You cannot see the axes until after you've generated a diagram. So let's go ahead and generate the shear diagram in direction dir1. This image shows the shear at 50 pounds. We've rotated it to this view so the axes will show better. Right-click on the shear diagrams icon and select the option Settings. In the Property Manager, select the item Show Beam Directions. You can see a red arrow along the beam axis, a green one pointing up, and a blue one pointing out to the side. Here is the association with the directions. The axial direction is always colored red, the dir1 direction is always colored green, and the dir2 direction is always colored blue. You can remember the association of the colors green and blue to directions 1 and 2 because green comes before blue in the color spectrum. If we look at the end of the beam, you can identify the positive directions for shear and moment. For example, the dir1 axis is green and the positive direction points upward. So diagramming the shear labeled as V1 will result in a color diagram in the plane described by the red axial axis and the green dir1 axis. Likewise, we want to see the bending moment along the beam. We would naturally choose the blue-colored dir2 direction and diagram M2. The diagram will be plotted in the plane described by the red axial axis and the blue dir2 axis. You can rotate the view to see the blue axis. So the moment diagram for dir2 is shown in the plane described by the red axis and the blue axis. We can rotate the view to see the moment diagram agrees with theoretical calculations. In this video, we showed how the shear and bending moment diagrams work for beams.